heart sing. You make everything groovy, wild thing. Howdy and welcome to 5MinuteGuitarLessons.com. I'm your host, Craig Cannon, and today we're talking about lesson 3 in a series of how to fake any song in 3 lessons. If you recall from our first lesson, we talked about open tuning and how it can let you create any major chord with one finger just by moving it to any of the frets on the fretboard. Lesson 2 talked about how to use your right hand to create a rhythmic framework for your song and to use the guitar as a percussion instrument. Lesson 3 today, we're going to talk a little bit about what to do with your left hand. And in particular, we're going to talk about the concept of 3 chords. You've heard that all you need to do to write a hit song is to use 3 chords and the truth. Well, what are those 3 chords? And, how do we find them? So, what we want to talk about today is what those 3 chords are. First of all, you would use the root chord, and this is typically the note that you build the root chord off of is typically the last note in any melody. So you're listening to the Star Spangled Banner and you want to know what key that song is written in, so you know what the root chord is. You want to listen to the last note of the Star Spangled Banner. So when the guy goes, "And the home of the brave," then you find brave, and you can find that by going up your guitar fret, all the guitar frets until you find that key. And the home of the brave. It looks like that guy was singing it in the key of D. So luckily I've got my guitar tuned to open D. So once you find the root chord and the root note, it's easy to find the 4 and the 5 chords. So you would go, to find the 4 chord, you would count up the major scale to the 4th note. So from D it's, and if you don't know much about major scales or how they're produced, you can figure this out by going 5 frets up the fretboard from your root. So this is the 4 chord in the key of D. It's a G chord. And then for the 5th chord, for the 5 chord, you go up 2 more frets, or 7 frets from the root. So the 1, 4, and 5 chords in the key of D are D, G, and A. And the beauty of this with open tuning, and for beginners especially, is that once you find the tone, the tonal root chord for whatever song you're playing, all you have to do is go 5 frets up and then 2 more frets after that, and you have the 4 and the 5 chords respectively. So that's the basics of how to use the 1, 4, and 5 chords. So listen to how those kind of play out in some songs. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. We've done Wild Thing. You make my heart sing. It's also Louie, Louie, oh baby, we gotta go. Yeah, 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 yeah. And any number of rock songs that use the 1, 4, and 5 progression. So take a look on 5MinuteGuitarLessons.com at the link below this video. Subscribe to our email list, and we'll send you some samples of some songs that you can play. We'll give you a nice downloadable PDF with some sample chords that show you 1, 4, and 5 and how they play out in some popular songs. And try a few of them out and see if you don't have a little bit of fun with us. As always, please comment below this video. Please feel to comment on the website. and let us know how things are working, and we'd be happy to respond with either another lesson or give you some feedback and answer any questions you may have. So thanks a lot, and we'll look forward to talking to you again on another episode of 5-Minute Guitar Lessons. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing, yeah.